Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It is Saturday morning and unbelievably, Megan is at it again. I wish I had a palate cleanser for you after that last video of her twerking, but the fallout from the slut drop spectacle has Megan in overdrive. Trying to turn the tide of public revulsion, she's posted pics of her, Harry, and the kids supposedly at Disneyland celebrating Lily's birthday, apparently. Now, that's only caused more problems, folks. First, we know Megan and pictures, and first, the it's obvious that they're posing. So they've got somebody there to take the pictures. And why is Marcus Anderson with him? You want to know more about Marcus Anderson? Got a couple of tips for you. My video, Who is Marcus Anderson? And also the Soho House Connection. That'll give you a fair idea why Marcus Anderson always seems to be the third wheel with Harry and Meghan. More about this. Why doesn't the child playing Lily, why does she have two different dresses in some of the photographs? She's got one dress on, another one she's got a different dress on with a little cardigan. In some pictures she's not wearing shoes, in other pictures she's got little sandals on, and the length of her hair changes from one picture to the other. But of what I can discern of the two children playing Lily in these photographs, neither one of them, they both, their hair is not brushed. They look just really as shabby as Megan usually does, which makes you think maybe she does have kids, because that's how she'd treat them, but no. It's not even the same kid from picture to picture, supposedly at the same event. And everybody's got their Disney ears on. Megan's got the mini ears for the girl with the little bow. Why doesn't Lily get the mini ears? Because Megan's got to stand out. Megan's the Disney princess. She told us this how many times in how many interviews, and we've seen evidence of this in supposed videos of her childhood. Megan is the Disney princess. Lily doesn't get the bow, but it gets deeper. It gets deeper and weirder. The pictures themselves, the shots on the log flume. She's cosplaying Diana when she was with the boys at Thorpe Park all those years ago. But no matter how hard she tries, it's not going to work. Not anymore. We now know it is medically, scientifically impossible for Megan to have given birth to two red-headed children. There are no children. No matter how she tries to fake it, no matter how many Photoshop posed photo opportunities with child actors that she throws in our face, one day it's going to come out. Why do you think that Meghan and Harry are now they're fighting about they want HRH on the children's passports? Can you imagine? Because you see, it's going to get complicated. If there is a divorce, if there's anything such as that, and there might be titles, line of succession, alimony, child support in the offing, at the very least, proof of life has got to be provided. Proper documents have got to be provided. All of the things that actually prove there are children, that deserve the royal whatever they get out of the deal. The problem is, and like I've said all along, Harry isn't Harry. Go take a look at my video, Who's Your Daddy? Check that out, my very first video. And I've done others since then. Harry's not Harry. It's not who, and his daddy isn't who you think it is. But here's the thing. So even if, in a way to prove the children and this kind of thing for the line of succession or whatever, paternity tests would have to be taken. If I'm right, and I think I am, Harry won't show up as being a royal. So, this is the thing. They've got to keep all of this. The palace is terrified. They got to keep all this under wraps, because if it ever comes out where they got to demand proof, Harry's toast, and so is the whole bloody family, because it will have been proven that they've been complicit in the lie all these years, 40 years, right? Not quite 40, 30 years or so, but yeah. So the royal family's in a bit of a bind, and because something needs to be done, and they need to be stripped of all their titles. Things have to be settled. Meghan's going to want fistful of dollars. And I think the way that it's going to be resolved, and I've said this before, because Charles is too weak to do what needs to be done, and he's too frightened to let the chips fall where they may, and just, sometimes you got to take a loss, But William's strong enough to handle it, and what he's going to do, and this is, oh, good grief, this is more proof that I think I'm on the right track. I've got 2 playlists, like King Charles III, Life Imitating Art, and The Time Loop, and it's all coming together. It's all coming together. What William's going to have to do, once he sidelines Charles, what William's going to have to do to appease Harry and Meghan, whether they're together or not, there is going to have to be a financial settlement from the palace. Just as in the day with Wallace and Edward, where they demanded, after having everything stripped from them, they demanded a financial settlement. Well, as it turns out, Queen Elizabeth II's father, George, when he was the brother, he discovered after the fact that indeed Edward, when he was Prince of Wales and then King, had amassed millions from his income of the Duchy of Cornwall, which William now enjoys. But, so they got this financial settlement, and then kind of went away quietly. They still ran in some social circles, but their notoriety, their presence, they were diminished in the eyes of the world, of the elites. And this is exactly what's going to happen with Harry and Meghan, because things have gotten so out of hand now. The embarrassment and the hurt and the damage that they're actually causing the royal family and reputation, it's got to be put in check immediately. And I think we're going to see this coming. Whether it's talk of divorce or talk of stripping them of everything in lieu of something or other, there's going to have to be a financial offering made to kind of make those two go away. And as far as the children, those are actors. There are no children. Meghan's proved it herself with her stupid video. She was never pregnant. We have no documents. There's no proof of life of these children, and in every picture they change from one to the other. There are no children. So it's all going to get very interesting. There's things to watch out for. More disclosure. Talk of financial settlements. I think things are going to get very interesting, and I think it's going to follow the path of what I've been kind of saying for over 2 years now, where I see this all going. Take a look at my playlists. I think you'll find them interesting, and we got to watch this one and see what happens. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.